Hello, in today's Business Central video we're going to show you how you can connect Power Apps to your Business Central data. We're going to do a very simple Power App and work around something like sales orders, and we will go and have a quick look now in our Power Apps. So I've done nothing here except log into Power Apps, and it's giving me the option to create apps from a canvas, or make my model-driven app from a blank, or a portal from a blank. But what we're going to do is, as I say, very simple. We're going to create this from a canvas, and we're going to connect to our data, which is in Business Central. Within Business Central we have some sales orders, so if we go and have a quick look, and we've got to look at some sales orders in here. We've just got a few sales orders. We can open them and go and have a look, but that's the data that we're going to connect to today. We can go and have a look at connections and create entities. Certainly we can go and create those entities in the CDS, and we're not going to do that, the CDS being the Common Data Service, which is down here. The Common Data Service sits at the bottom layer really of all the Microsoft Dynamics products. So we're going to start from data. I'm going to say yes please, and I'm going to start from my data set that I have here. So I'm going to say yes, and I'm going to look at my production system. Now I've got all of these tables that I can go and have a look at, and I can bring into an app. See, all the way down, sales orders, sales order lines, and we can combine multiple things. But we want to have a quick look at, first of all, sales orders. Now these are sales order headers, not necessarily looking at the lines here. As I say, we're going to do something very simple. So we're going to connect this table, and as I highlight it down the bottom here, I have connect. Now what this is doing for me is automatically going away and connecting that data and creating it into a screen, or a number of screens. I'm going to skip this, and it's going to show me some sales order data. Now I can go up here and I can modify these things. I can click on them. You'll notice over here, this is the information, so this is the text. I could go and highlight this and put a space in there, and you notice it's changing it over here, and the font I can change. If I want to, I can change that to Arial, and I can make that uppercase in here. So I can change it over here, and I can save that, or I can change it over here and modify it, and I can change the sizes, etc. So I've got search. I've got the search facility. It's created for me automatically, so I can keep these items in here. I can also, if I click on this left hand side, the tree view, we can see that I've got the search text box, and I can see in here also I can rename, reorder, realign, copy, cut it, paste. If I copied something else, I can paste it into the screen. So you can see that very basically on this page I've got the ability to modify these screens. So we can look at the next screen down, which is our detail screen. And on this detail screen we have our sales orders, the number, any details in here, order date, post date, customer ID, customer number. I mean, customer ID has got no value to us. I can remove that. Contact ID, we might want to choose a completely different field in here, which we can do. We can go and add new fields in from our data, and we've got a customer number field, which again I'm more than happy with that, but we want to change the display name. Perhaps we're not happy with that, and we want to change that slightly. So I've changed that to customer number. I've just put in boxes. So you can see how very easy it is to modify this. So we've made some small changes, and we can go and now have a look at the third screen, which is the edit screen here. Now again, we've got things like edit ID, mean nothing to me, so I'm going to remove them. I'm not happy with just some of the naming conventions here, so we're going to have a look at this, and again we can change the sales. We can change sales orders, and again that'll update this particular screen. We can go and update sales orders in here. Again, uppercase, and make some changes to that. So we're looking down here again. This is the edit for this particular detail screen. So you can see this is the detail screen, this is the edit screen. So we can go and make changes and write that particular app back. Now I can go and update boxes, and I could spend time here making changes to this particular app, and we can add in new functions, we can add in new fields, no problem whatsoever. However, I'm happy with what I have here. I don't need to add any more because I'm happy with the sales order header information. And at this particular point, I can now go and play this. We can go and hit the preview. The nice thing here is that I can go and see this, and then by clicking that I can go to my edit screen. We can come back, we can look at the information. I could delete it. I'm not going to delete it. But what I will do here is makes a new sales order. So if we go into this sales order screen, we do need to sort our calendar out, but if we put in this date of today, the order number will get automatically entered by the system. It's an automatic feature of Business Central. It could be manual. We could make this editable or not editable. We should make it non-editable in this particular occasion. We can put information in here. I'm going to very simply put my customer number in here. Remember, I don't have the sales order detail lines. I didn't create those extra screens. I can go and do that. I just wanted to do the first part, so I'm going to submit this. Remember, I'm in just play mode at the moment, just testing out my app. So I'm going to say yes, execute, and you can see straight away that my screen is updated with 101012. These are just the details. Nothing else have I created here at the moment. So if we go into Business Central, we can see here that we've created a sales order 101012. There's nothing else in there. We can look at this and say, yep, there's no items, because as I already explained, what we didn't use at the very beginning was the sales order header and the sales order lines screens. But you can see that I've updated that. I can go into here and I could change some of the details in here, and that would enable me to see some changes in the details at the other side. So if it was something as simple as the order date that we wanted to update and say, in fact it was yesterday, let's just change that and update it. We can go back and look at our Power App. We can go and refresh this screen here, and we can see the order date has updated. As I said, I need to go and sort out my dates, because at the moment it's showing American date format, and it will take from the local time anyway. So because I'm doing this on screen, it's taking a US time. If it goes onto your phone and your phone is in UK layout, then it will take that phone layout, because I've set it to local. Hopefully that gives you a very, very brief overview of Power Apps and creating a very simple sales order header Power App. Many thanks for listening.